Hello friends, welcome to Fabrication Tools channel. We have developed Fabrication Tools calculator app for fabrication and related industries. You can download it from the Play Store and you can download it from the link provided at the About section. Open the Fabrication Tools calculator app. Ceramic engineers who developed this app. In this video, I will discuss about the heat exchanger. Scroll down, open heat exchanger. In heat exchanger, there are 5 function is there. First one is a tube expansion. In this section, you can find percentage thinning of the tube and thinning reading of the dial gauge. First one is a percentage thinning of the tube. After the expansion of the tube, you can find the thinning of the tube, percentage thinning of the tube. Let us assume tube OD is 19.05, tube thickness is 2.11 mm, tube seat hole dia is 19.3, and dial gauge reading measure by the dial gauge after the expansion of the tube. Let's say that is 40. Calculate the percentage thinning of the tube is 3.55 mm, 3.55 percentage. In another tube, if dial reading is 45, then percentage thinning is 4.74. In another tube, dial gauge reading is 50, then percentage thinning is 5.92 percentage. Same, we can find percentage after percentage thinning. First one is a percentage thinning, second one is the dial gauge reading. You can find dial gauge reading by input the percentage. Tube OD is 19.05, tube thickness is 2.11 mm, tube seat hole dia is 19.3, and percentage thinning is, let's enter 3.55 percentage. So dial gauge reading is 40 into 10 to minus 2 mm. You can check dial gauge reading is 40 and the digit is in 10 to minus 2 mm unit. If maximum limit is 7% for tube expansion, let's enter 7%. The maximum dial gauge reading required is 55 into 10 to minus 2 mm. Okay. Number of tube arranged in tube seat. This is the best function of this app. This function is for rotated triangular pitch and first hole on center layout. What is first hole on center? Check the layout. The tube seat center and the hole, first hole center is same. And you can, by this function, you can find number of tubes arranged in the tube seat. Let's enter the data. Tube OD is 19.05, tube pitch is 23.81, and OTL is 600. Calculate. So total number of tube 547 numbers, means you can arrange 547 numbers of tube in this OTL, 600 OTL tube seat. Total number of row is 29 numbers, total number of column is 25 numbers, and detail in every row, number of tubes arranged, detail in every row is described below. So in center row there is a 25 numbers of tube arranged. In first row N1, 24 numbers of tube arranged. In second row N2, 25 numbers of tube arranged, etc. So total number of row is 14 on above center line, and below center line is 14 numbers. So above center line 14, below center line 14, and on center line is 1. So total numbers of row is 29. Okay. By this function you can easily calculate how much numbers of tube arranged in the tube seat. Third one is a find heat transfer area. You can find heat transfer area by tube body, tube length, and number of tube. enter. Tube body is 19.05, tube length is 3000 mm, 3 meter. Number of tube is 100 numbers, calculate. So heat transfer area is 17.95. Okay. By this function you can find number of tube. If you have a heat transfer area but you want to find the number of tube, so by this function you can find tube body is 19.05, tube length is 3000 mm, 3 meter, and heat transfer area is 18. Calculate. Number of tube is 100.3, round figure is 100 numbers, so 100 numbers of tube you can use. Find tube length by heat transfer area calculator. In this function you can find the tube length. Tube body is 19.05, number of tube is 100, and heat transfer area is 18. So tube length is 3007.7 mm. Okay. Thank you.